that rubbing with me in it. I tell you guys I'm big, and you guys are like, nah, no hay pedo. So nice. You've been able to contain that stage 12 clutch, huh?
That shit heavy as hell, bro. That shit grabs though. Like I don't know if you'll notice, but every time I like pull on it, every time I go to third gear, I got to double clutch into it, or else it'll like grind.
Oh.
Where we go?
That's good. That's good. I mean, love it. That's exactly what I mean. You don't need a lot of power. You don't need a lot of power to have fun. Like, that's perfect. That's manageable. It doesn't throw you at the seat. I didn't feel like you were like fighting the car too. It's perfect.
Pretty much.
The little smoke kind of scared me a little bit.
Oh yeah, it scared me too, but I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay, so
yeah, there's a big ass hole right here where my hybrid shifters at. So I'm assuming.
So that's not normal. I saw you looked at it. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, oh.
If the owner's okay with it, I should be okay with it.
I full sent it. I was like, hey, if it blows up, bro.
That's cool, man. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Motor Anatomy. Today we have Ricky. Ricky, thank you so much for making some time for us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us, man,
pleasure.
What do you drive?
I drive a 1999 Honda Civic CX model.
Ooh, CX, nice. Yeah. That's important nowadays.
Yeah. Yes,
that's important. I like that.
Yeah,
before we start talking about your Yonke, because I know you have a good story about it.
Yeah.
Where did this whole car modification started for you? Because I know it wasn't Honda, which is sad.
Yeah, originally it was not Honda. It's actually I'm more of like a Nissan guy. I could argue people in the comment section, you know, but yeah, I was more like a Nissan guy. I love 240s. My brother has a 350. It's pretty clean. I like it. But ever since I was a kid, I grew up around 240s, and my brother was always there, you know. My second oldest brother was always there. Like, he's like, boom, like, let's work on the cars. I'm like, really young. I was probably like 16, 15 at the time. So he was like, let's work on the 240. I'm like, I don't know my tools, bro. I don't know nothing. I'm like, he's like, I'm gonna show you. He's like, you better like get this tool layout, learn every single tool in this toolbox. If you don't understand it, you don't know something, he's like, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like,
nice. Love it. Brotherly love, right?
Yeah, dude. I was like, damn, all right. Like, that's cool.
Did you learn?
Oh, no. I learned.
No. No, I got my ass kicked.
I got my ass kicked for sure.
So you were in high school when he picked up those 240s or whatever, the Nissans, right?
It was like middle school and high school at the time.
Oh, that's a cool age, man.
Yeah, so it was really cool. Like, I took a lot of pictures of that car. In high school, like, I'd always tell people like, oh, bro, I got a 240. Like, I'm building it. It's my brother's car, you know?
Yeah.
You know, cool. Like, I was like, oh, you know, and then they'll be like, oh, that's dope. I'm like, yeah, I'll show them pictures of the SR20 and like all built, freaking cast iron block and everything.
Wow.
And like, oh yeah, bro, me and my brother are gonna build this for prom, bring it to school. I'm gonna bring it to school. It never happened.
It never happened?
Never happened.
So then 240s.
Yeah.
SRs, I mean, that's pretty cool, you know, because that's a lot of power for those cars. It's fun.
Yeah, that was like the first car I've actually like experienced like true power. It was really just a S13 on maybe 220, 230 horsepower on an SR20.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot for a light S chassis, you know. So hopping on the freeway with my brother, that thing was spinning like all the way up. I was like, damn, that's sick, bro.
That's
like,
sick.
Yeah, and then, you know, I ended up with a front wheel drive, so.
Oh, we'll get to that. You say it like it's a bad thing. It's a great thing. But okay, so then walk us back then.
Yeah.
What was your first car?
My first car was actually this one.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, this is my first car, and then I bought
How
it.
cool is that?
Yeah.
Not get rid of it.
No, I bought it when I was, I think I was 18.
Okay.
18. I had around like 2,400 saved up, and the car was originally 3,000, and this thing was clapped out. Like, I'm talking about, the paint was faded, rock chips everywhere. It was single cam. It was absolute mess, like horrible. Like, I should have not paid $3,000 for it. Like, it was so bad. And I had a 2,400 at the time, and then I showed my parents. I was like, yo, like, I really want this car, because at the time, what really got me into Hondas was, I don't know if you know the racing group in Japan from Osaka.
No good?
The Kanjo racers, the ones that would be on the freeways, and over there in Japan, and just start messing with cops and everything. You know, going 140, 150 on the freaking Osaka freeway. That was all, like, I looked that up and I was like, damn, that's sick. So
That's intriguing.
Now I want a Honda. I was like, so I started looking at PKs. My dream car though was, like, when I started getting into Hondas, was like an EM1. That was like my all-time, like, damn, you know, like, I want an EM1. And I didn't have the money for it, so
They're expensive.
Yeah.
Well, you paid $3,000 for, you know, a clapped out Civic. So I can only imagine
so-
what a decently priced,
Yeah.
decently conditioned EM1 would be. Yeah.
Oh, that thing, yeah, bro. Like, so ever since then, I picked this up, and I painted it twice. One time was a single stage, and now it's a 2-stage.
Obviously, you saw those videos. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, Honda's pretty fun. Seems fun.
Yeah.
And you go and pick this one up. You were what, 18? You said at the time?
Yeah, 18. Yeah.
So how many years of ownership?
Damn. I think 4.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm 23 now. So.
Don't ever get rid of your first car.
Oh,
If you
man.
can hold on to it as long as you
Actually,
can,
yeah.
please.
Like, honestly, like, dude, I that's I almost sold this car too, bro. Like,
Well, you know, you can do whatever the hell you want. But what
No,
I'm
yeah.
saying is, I think that having your first car,
yeah.
it's special, man. I'm telling you, because you're gonna hear it. You're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have kept that one. And you're at that point where you don't have to say that, but eventually, if you sell it, then that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
But I mean, my 2 cents, right? Who cares?
No, yeah.
So you pick it up. What is the current vision for it now?
Current vision, it's actually pretty much done. I just need to paint the rear trunk, like the inside. I want to paint that black. I want to paint the bay black. It's still the original 1999 red that's in the engine bay, so it's not that pretty. But yeah, I just want to paint matte black in the motor and matte black or gloss black in the trunk.
Cool,
That's pretty
man.
much it.
Awesome.
And my brother might later down the future might fabricate me a roll cage or something, because he does
Ooh.
welding. So I
Oh,
was like-
nice.
so I'm like, all right, if we could do that.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
cool.
Let's get started, man. In the front end, what do we have going on?
Front end, we just have an OEM grill. This is a grill I got the car with. I'm not sure if there's a special name for it or not, but it's a CX grill from the hatchbacks. And then bottom end, we have a charge speed rep lip, and the headlights are brand new from my homie EM1 Royal, or Ricky too. He sold me those for pretty cheap when I got into my second collision. So, but
Man.
other than that, it's pretty much it for the front end.
And I know 1,000 people are gonna ask, but what is the color code? If you have a color code, if not, then you don't.
Yeah, the color code is actually R96P. It's from I believe if you go on Google and type in R96P, a lot of like Acura, like 2004, 2000s Acura TLs come up, and they come with this color, and you know, that's pretty much it. That's how I got the code.
Nice. So they can find it.
Yeah, they can find it. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
sweet.
R96P. That's pretty much all you need.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then the car's very simple. Yeah, it's classy, man. It's where it needs to be. Love it. The wing, everything flows very nicely.
Yeah.
Any future plans for the out? Well, I skipped the fenders. Sorry. What kind of fenders?
Those are Jay's Racing fenders. Yes.
You did it very nicely, though.
Yeah.
See, that's how good you did it. That I knew they were there, and I completely dismissed them because it looks like it was OEM.
No,
You
yeah.
did it right, man.
Thank
This is
you.
great. Any future plans for the outside you can think of?
Future plans for the outside.
Sell it.
Nah, not that I could think of right now. Right now it's actually just pretty.
Just enjoy it.
Oh, actually, yeah, get a different rear lip. That's pretty much it. Cause that one's like kind of like Chakamuki, so I'm like, yeah, so I'm like gonna get rid of that, you know.
But OEM?
Nah, I'm gonna try to find like because apparently that one's like a Type R rep, but it doesn't look nothing like, if you've seen like EK Legends, his rear lip, his is actually like, it comes up a lot more higher, and this one sits a lot more lower. It kind of looks like it's like a lip from like a SI or something. Like it's like weird. I don't like how it looks, so I'm gonna take that off and maybe sell it, and I'm gonna buy a replica Type R rear lip.
Gotcha. Okay, so then you're probably just gonna do that then.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, tell us about suspension pieces. What do you have going on?
It's actually really basic, nothing too crazy. Just honestly, I'm just on True Heart coilovers, and that's pretty much it, man.
Okay,
nothing, no camber kits, no nothing.
Okay.
It just sits nice and
it rides good.
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, and
yeah, definitely.
As long as you enjoy it for what it is now, later on you can upgrade or whatever the case may be. Plus, you're low, but you're not extremely low.
No, yeah, I was actually thinking about raising the car just a bit more too.
I'm kidding. No, yeah, I guess whatever you want. But I think it looks great as it is. I mean, I wouldn't mess with it.
Yes, sir.
And I like how you got the wider fenders, but they still don't look out of place with the wheel and tire setup that you have. So tell us about the wheel and tire setup. Very beefy.
So the wheel and tire setup, these are 949 Racing 60Ls. The color based on these are nickel, silver, something like that. They're discontinued colors, so they don't make this color anymore. And I believe so, correct me if I'm wrong, they don't make this color anymore. And also the brakes, tires, I have Federal RSRRs, 205 50/15s.
Nice.
And the wheels are actually 15x8 with 25 offset, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, so these wheels are off of Miata, off of one of my old homies. So I got these wheels pretty cheap at the time. He needed money, so I bought them off him really cheap. So that guy regrets it now, but
it worked out for you.
Yeah, so interior, got the ripped Recaros, as you can see. No, but
no, mom.
Yeah, but they're just regular seats, hybrid racing shifter, Momo steering wheel, SIR cluster, and that's pretty much it, man. Nothing too crazy. It's really simple on the inside.
Very simple. ECU's on the floor, so that's automatic. The car's fast.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like that's what it means. That's like a code, an unspoken code. The ECU sitting there, this car goes fast.
Oh yeah, definitely. Every time I go through a smog inspection, it's like, hey, bro, let me put on the roller real quick. I'm like, hey, bro, how much money can I give you real quick? Let me go.
Does it read past 300 horsepower, bro? No, this is great, man. It's very simple. I really like it.
Yeah.
Now you have another car now, right?
Yeah, dude. It's a 2015.
Sick ass. See, now you're like, okay, now you're wealthy. Now you can get. Well, it's good because then this one sits. You don't have to rely on this one because it would be difficult to daily drive this car.
Yeah, this car sucks to daily drive. Yeah.
Since you're so fast, let's talk about power. Let's see what we got going on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not even fast, bro.
You said I'm gonna show you, all right? Let's see.
The first thing you're gonna notice, you're gonna be like, oh, so that's why you're not running AC.
Because it's K. It's not K. Maybe it's a different type of K.
That's a little D-series, nothing crazy.
I dig it though, man.
Yeah, but as you can see, that's the reason why I can't run AC. Big ass headers.
Boom. Those right there. Maybe you can tuck it in between it, no? Between the block and the head.
That'll be some hot ass AC, bro.
Tell your homie, tell your brother to create a bracket.
Honestly, right?
This is cool though. So what are we staring at, man?
We are staring at a B16 with a B20 block, so B20 VTEC. It's pretty basic bolt-ons. It's on a Tuner 1 cam from Skunk 2. 70mm throttle body with a Type R intake manifold that's polished and ported.
Ooh.
And the headers are from PLM. They're the V3s, PLM V3 headers. Nothing too crazy. I think my favorite thing that one of my homies actually did for me a while back is the S2000 clutch conversion kit that's back here. That thing feels absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I highly recommend it to any EK, EJ, you know. I believe it's for EF2 owners, you know. That thing is sick. I love it. It feels
you
great.
really feel the difference.
Yeah, and the clutch that I have on it, it's freaking nice.
What kind of clutch do you have?
Actually, my friend who did the conversion too, I think it's an eBay clutch. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a stage 4 6-puck, I believe, not unsprung. So that thing is stiff and it hooks like crazy.
But it feels good then. You enjoy it. And since you don't daily drive it, it's not a bother, right?
No, it's not a bother at all.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much it's on E85. Something light, you know, nothing too crazy. My brother actually,
calm down.
No, really, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. My brother did this yesterday, because yesterday all I had was these pins that were just the connector and the metal pins were just in. So like,
wait till the last
dude,
minute.
all my homies like Monito EK, he would always tell me like, bro, fix that shit, bro. Like, you're gonna blow up one of these days if that thing touches a metal connector or touches this or anything like metal. I'm like, hey, you're right, bro. I should probably fix it. And then I was gonna have the interview today, so I was like, hey, bro, I need this done today, bro. Like, and yeah, he did. He busted that last night, so I was like, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Dope.
That's good, man. And then transmission,
it's
stock?
It's a GSR, yeah. It's all stock. I actually have a 3rd gear issue right now, so every time like I do,
who doesn't? It's a Honda.
Tell me about
3rd
it,
gear, man.
Got a double clutch every time I, put my foot on the ground.
Yeah. So you said it's on E85, so has it been tuned?
Yeah, it's been tuned. It's been tuned.
Do you mind sharing those amazing numbers?
All right. All right. So
because I just got saying that it doesn't matter if you have a lot of power. So if you hit me with a 120, then that's gonna be a problem. You can't have that low of a number. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, the car, accordingly to the tuner that I went to, his dyno read at 218. But I know for a fact it's not pushing 218. It was tuned on a dyno jet. So I'm probably maybe pushing at least max 185 to 190 if anything, you know.
Okay.
So
well, I like the honesty. I like the fact that you're willing to say that.
So it's nothing too crazy. Like, it's just really light power.
But the car's got it, and so when you're going 40 miles an hour, it really feels like you're going 80 because it's just the noise and the tires.
The tires are loud.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro.
And so you have the nice little hatch. I mean, everything about this car, like, you might be going 40 miles an hour and think that you're going 80, and it's fun. And I'm sure it handles pretty fun too. And then the exhaust system sounds very nice, man. Like when you're downshifting or just kind of letting it, idle back down, it has a nice little tone to it. So what exhaust system do you have?
I have, basically, it's all just it's a 2.5 custom piping with a 11-inch resonator with the K-Tune exit. That's pretty much it.
Alrighty, Slens.
Yep.
I gotta use your nick today. Thank you so much, man, for making the time for us. I know it was very early, and you definitely drove, somewhat of a distance. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Any shout outs, man?
Shout outs, shout out to Team Risk always. That's my family right there. I love those guys to death, every single one of them.
Even Sergio?
Love that guy, bro. That guy's a brother to me, man.
Man, you really love people then.
Nah, man.
Shout out to Sergio.
Those people take care of me, bro. Like, honestly, like, so many times I've broken down, like, anything, like, the first collision that I had, Nino, he fixed my whole front end the first time. And the second time,
that's what you mentioned. It was so crooked, right? No, I'm kidding. No, you didn't say that. I'm kidding.
Oh, damn. I was like, what? I said that?
That was in my head.
No, yeah. But yeah, shout out to Team Risk. Shout out to JSR Racing. Shout out to my lovely mom. I love her so much. She helped me out with this car. When I first bought it, like I said, I had 2400. She helped me out with the extra 600.
Kid doesn't know how to do math.
I'm a freaking machinist, like.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, bro. Don't let me machine your parts. I'll be like freaking 20 thou off. But
did you say 20 meters or 20 millimeters?
20.
Oh no. Okay, my bad. My bad. Go ahead.
No, yeah, but shout out to those people. Shout out to my brother for doing the injector wiring. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
No, thank you, man, for the time. Yeah, man. Risqueros have been nothing but good to me, man. Starting with Sergio and then Alex, who I know he got some things on the work, and just it's been good, man. You guys have been really cool with me, Nino. So I definitely appreciate you. Big shout out to all you vatos, because you guys have been nothing but nice. And now you're one more guy that, you know, great vibe and great attitude, and that kind of seems to be the case with you guys, man. Just welcoming and just talking cars, you know, and helping each other out. So that's definitely the feeling that I get, and you guys have been more than welcoming with me and helping us out, and it's thanks to you guys that the channel has also grown, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you for your time, man.